Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, we are from Group 1. We'll present our presentation. And the first presenter is Siti Latifah. Time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Siti Latifah, with student number is 206121124. On this occasion, I would like to present the result of my observation with the theme the analysis of the production of phoneme in language acquisition for 2 until 3 years old. Okay, research method. In this study, the author used a qualitative approach. The data collection was carried out by observation, documentation, and direct interview, namely by observing and conversation of the children's companion parents or brothers. The method used in collecting data on this observation. The first stage is to listen and record in the form of video recording with a duration of 3 minutes. The observation are carried out when children carry out playing activities. Then the second stage is the utterance are classified between target speech and children's speech. In the third stage is the utterance are translated. The research was conducted in Boyolali City, precisely in Nambla district. The source of in the study was obtained from observation of 3 children aged 2 until 3 years old who live in the city of Boyolali. Namely, Hanisa Nur Salsabila is 2 years old, and then Olivia Juanisha Sabrina is 2 years and 5 months old. And then the last is Rafif Alfito Fahriza is 3 years old. Okay, next, the result. In the research that has been done, from this research, it was found that the first one is omission. Most of the word omission was carried out on prefix syllable. Syllable are group of syllables added to the beginning of a word or a root word stem to alter its meaning. As for the middle syllable, syllable of group of syllables added to the middle of the word or a root word stem to alter its meaning. And then the second researchers found phonology acquisition on substitution. Okay, next. The result, table 1. The data of the word omission. Explanation. The first time, named Hanisa Nur Salsabila had verb adherences by simplifying syllables by removing the first word. Pahit, sendok, tempe become ait, dok, empe, and one word that in the middle of the syllable removed from the word kerja become eja, which means removing the R sound from the middle syllable of the target word. Okay, next. Explanation. The second child, named Olivia, can produce two words with remove middle of the syllable, remove from the word kerja become aja, which means removing the R sound from the middle syllable of the target word. And then the second, removing the first word, tua become ua. Okay, next, the child name Rafif Alvito Fahriza can produce three utterances by simplifying syllables by removing the first word. 8, 2 become 8, ua. And one word in the word jerapah become lapah, which means removing the first word and adding the sound L at the middle of the word. Okay, next, the result. Tabel 2, the data of phonology acquisition on substitution. Here, data were obtained from a child named Hanisa Nur Salsabila. The first word was even though manis when the target utterance, but Hanisa produced an utterance that are different from the target utterance. She said nanis when she want to expert sweet. It means that she changed bilabial nasal M to sound N. And then the second word is kakak as the target utterance of child. But the result made by here are different from the target utterance and seaside tata. It means that the child has not been able to produce the voiceless inhibitory velar consonant K, then makes the alternative to dental inhibit soundless sound T. Okay, next, the child named Olivia Quenisha Sabrina can produce two words. The first word is kakak as the target utterance of the child, but the result made by here are different from the target utterance and seaside tata. Then the second word is S as the target utterance of ice, but becomes ace. It means the child gives the addition with the alveolar lateral sound I in the middle of the word. Okay, next. Then the last data obtained from child named Rafif Alvito Fahriza. I was found three words. The first word was even though susu as target utterance. But Rafif produced an utterance that very different from the target utterance. He said tutu when he want to ask for milk. It means that he changed the phoneme dental allow voiceless fricative S to dental inhibit soundless sound T. And then the second data is word gajah as the target utterance of 11, but becomes jajah. It means that Rafif cannot produce the voice inhibited velar consonant sound G. Then he child simplifies with the voice fricative charus palatal consonant sound G in the middle of sentence. And the last is word zebra as the target of utterance of zebra. But becomes zebra. It means that child has difficulty pronouncing the alveolar trill sound R in the word, so that he child makes an alternative to replace it with the sound Y in the middle of the word. Okay. You can see in the table. There, the that pronounces perfectly. Okay, the conclusion and explanation. From the video and data and voice recording with a duration of 3 minutes in the table 3, it can be concluded that children who are about 2 years old have almost the same abilities. The resulting speech between 2 years old Hanisa and 2 years old Olivia 2 years and 5 months in the same. They can pronounce the words what and duck very precisely. Then, in a child named Rafif, who is 3 years old, more data was found on the correct pronunciation of word. The word that can be produced by Rafif included five this, yes, bus, chicken, younger brother. From the word, it can be seen that age can affect the acquisition of word in child's mother's tongue. And the data also found that children's aged 3 years had more advanced abilities in pronouncing a word correctly than children's aged 2 years. Okay, thank you. That's all for me. That's all presentation from me. Please ask if you have any question.
Okay, I want to ask.
Question?
Okay, my name is Nuraini Juremawati. I want to ask. My question is, when children aged 2 years are rarely spoken with their parents, what do you think is the impact? It's my question. Thank you.
Okay, anyone else?
I want to ask. My name is Galuh Putri Pembayun. I want to ask about, can reading books with children add new vocabulary for children?
Kalau Kak Sekar,
I wanna ask, what are the factors of children language delay?
okay, thank you for your question. I will be looking for an answer. Wait a minute. Okay, I want to answer question from I need Nur Aini Dwi Rahmawati. The question is, when children's age 2 years are rarely spoken with their parents, what do you think is the impact? Okay, my answer is children's age 2 years who are rarely invited to communicate by their parents are or are not taught to speak usually tend to be late in speaking.
Okay, thanks for your answer.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, next, I want to answer a question from Galuh Putri Pembayun. The question is, can reading books with children add new vocabulary for children? My answer is, of course, because in this way, children will learn about the tone of speech and motivation in themselves and help children's vocabulary and make him understand more about what he hears and feels, so that reading a book does not become a boring activity. Give a pleasant tone of voice according to the story being read.
Okay, can be understand. Thank you for your answer.
Okay, my pleasure. Okay, next, I want to answer a question from Sekar Julia Ningrum. The question is, how to deal with differences in children's language development? My answer is, how to cope with children's experiencing language development. They are number one, try singing a song for your kids. And then number two, use body gestures when talking. And then number three, invite children to share their experiences. And then number four, invite children to enjoy activities outside the home. And then number five, invite children to play with friends their age. And then the last, playing board games.
For your explanation.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, next, I want to answer question from Putri Ayu Fajarina. The question is, what are the features of children's language delay? My answer is, the factors causing speech delay are hearing barriers, developmental barriers in the brains that control oral motor ability, hereditary problems, communication with parents, and then the last, television factor.
Okay, thank you your explanation, guys.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, I have done answered all the questions. Thank you for your participation, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, and the next presenter is Sekar Julia Ningrum. The time is yours. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Section of phoneme. in language. Patrick Magetan regions 10 minutes. Up 9 data in one meeting beside on video recording and voice note with a duration of 10 minutes. Data were collected from conversation between 2 to 3 years old with their families. Here the child's family acts as the giver of order and the child as the recipient of order. Omission is a form of simplification of or omission or syllable or sound in articulating a speech for children in the first years of learning to speak. In the data below, there are 6 data from 9 data. From the data found, most of the word omission were made on the prefix syllable, while on the middle syllable. Next slide. Okay, this is the table about the target utterance is ibu, bapak, virus, susu, baru, and ini. But the children is said ibu, bapak, virus, tutu, balu, and ni. Next slide. Okay, from the data obtained from the child name Putri is in data number 1 to 3. Azam's second child is in data number 4 to 6. The second child named Azam has 4 syllables of speech by replacing the syllable and then producing new syllable in the word. Baru and susu becomes balu and tutu. Then the first child, named Putri, can produce 2 simple syllables by removing the first syllable of the word. The word ini become ni, and the first child is Putri, and the second child, Azam, can correctly pronounce the syllable of the word ibu and bapak. Next slide. Next is the phonological acquisition of substitution. Substitution is the replacement of an existing segment in a word with another segment. Children simplify the production of word or sound they can make when they talk to other people. They produce substitution by changing one consonant for another. Table 2 is the result of phonological acquisition and on substitution. The total data found were 5 data from 9 data found. Child A produced 3 substitute utterance. Child B produced 2 substitute utterance. Next slide. Okay, in table 2 is the data of phonological acquisition on substitution. Target is susu, bapak, ibu, virus, and baru. Next slide. Okay, the first tutor data were obtained from a child named Putri. The first word, even though susu is the target speech, but Putri produced speech that is very different from the target speech. She says to when she wants to ask for susu, it means she changes the chorus phoneme without the fricative s to teach inhibit the sound without no target utterance pronunciation. Children's utterance pronunciation translation: susu, bapak, and ibu, and virus, and the last is baru. No sound and the second data is bapak as the child target speech, and the result he produced are exactly the same as the target speech, and he say bapak when he call his father. This means that the child is able to produce an inhibitory bilabial consonant B. The third data, which can be ibu as the target of speech, and the child is right on the target, namely ibu. Next slide. Then the last data obtained from Azam are 2 words under table 2. The first and second, the data has the same case, namely the word virus and baru, as the target of speech, but the child calls it virus and baru. So that means Azam difficultly pronouncing the alveolar sound R. So the child makes an alternative to replace it with a lateral alveolar sound L in the middle of the word. Next slide. Okay, this is the table of the word that pronunciation perfectly. Target pattern is same. Okay, next slide. Okay, from the 10 minutes video data in the table 3, it can be said that children who are about 2 years old have different abilities. The resulting speech between Azam, who is 2 years and 5 months old, and Putri, who is 3 years old, is not the same. They cannot pronounce the word virus and new incorrectly. From this word, it can be seen the age can affect the acquisition of word in the child mother tongue. Next slide. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can ask to me.
Okay, I want to ask.
Okay, Aini.
Okay, I want to ask. My name is Nuraini Duramawati. My question is, what is the effect of the first language on children? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Aini.
I want to ask, my name is Gali Putri Pembayun. I want to ask about what words tend to be unspoken in children aged up 2 until 3 years old. Thank you.
I want to ask. My name is Siti Latifah. Group student number is 306121125. My question is, what things should parents pay attention to when communicating with their children? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone
I wanna
else?
ask, what is the role of parents in improving the child's language development?
Okay, thank you, Putri. I will answer all 1 minute later. Okay, I want answer have Aini. The question is, what is the effect of the first language on children? I think the acquisition of the first language that is based by these children has an influence on the communication skill and social development of children. Research subjects who have acquired their first language can communicate with their environment and are able to develop their social skills.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks for your
thanks for your
explanation.
explanation. Okay, you're welcome. Next is I will answer question from Galuh. The question is, what words tend to be unspoken in children aged 2 until 3 years? Answer is 2 until 3 years old vocabularies that own it, it's still few and it's still limited in its pronunciation. Most children aged 2 until 3 years are not fluent in pronunciation the phoneme letter L, R, and S.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
for the
thank you for
answer.
the answer. Okay, I will answer a question from Siti Latifa is, what things should parents pay attention to when communicating with their children? The answer is convey using like language slowly, clearly, and purposefully. Avoid using quotes in communication when children make mistakes. Avoid getting angry first, and give reward to children even if it fails.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you
thank
for
you
the
for
answer.
the answer. Okay, the last I will answer question from Putri Ayu. The question is, what is the role of parent in improving the child language development? The answer is, the role of parent in improving children language development include, first, introduce a good and correct greeting when communicating in the family. 2. Practice the pronunciation of short or simple sentences when the child receives us or asks other. And the last, invite the child to know the object.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you
thank
for
you
the
for the
explanation.
explanation. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam.
So we are moving to the third presenter. Is Galuh Putri Pembayun. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Galuh Putri Pembayun with student number 2061211 for student 47. I want to present about the problem of the production of phoneme in language acquisition for 2 years old children. Okay, next slide. Research methods. In the study, the author used a qualitative approach based on an McCarthy 2006 in 176 explained that qualitative research is a type of research that aims to dig deep and open information on various responses. This research tries to get people to share their thoughts on a topic without giving them much guidance or direction. Therefore, it is not possible to prepare a detailed and fixed research design beforehand. The research design develops during the research process. The research was conducted in the city of Solo, precisely in the village of Kelapa Gading, Gatak district. The source of data in the study was obtained from the observation of two children aged 2 years who live in the city of Solo. Data collection in the study was carried out by direct observation, namely by observing the conversation between the child and the child's companion, or parents or siblings. Observations are carried out when children carry out playing activity accompanied by their companions. The method used in collecting data on this observation. The first stage is listening and recording in the form of video recording or sound recording. Then the second stage, the utterances are classified between target speech and child speech. In the third stage, the utterances are translated. Their theoretical analysis is applied in the study by analyzing the phonetic obtained by the child and the acquisition of this first language in the phonological acquisition of the child language. The analysis data is the present descriptively which describe the phonetic ability in this language of children to as it is without considering the frequency of occurrence to children were observed in the study is A. Arka Yusuf Hirunkit is 2 years old. B. Kanesia Aruna Syakanda is 2 years old. Next slide, please. This is the data result. Target utterance, say berat, mama, bapak, kerja, tua, Aruna, belum, di mana, siapa, apa. But the children utterance is rat, ma, pa, eja, ua, luna, elum, imana, siapa, apa. Next slide, please. The result, the data obtained from a child named Arka Yusuf Hirunkit is data number 1 to 5, and Kanesia Aruna Syakanda child is the data number 6 to 7. The first child named Arka Yusuf Irungkit has to enter a specific syllable by elimination the first word and then producing the last syllable in the word berat and mama become erat and mah. Then the word papa, erja and tua become pa, eja and ua. The second child named Kanesya Aruna Sangada can produce simple syllable and the first syllable is removed. In the words Aruna, belum, di mana becomes Aruna, belum, and mana. And the word in the middle of the syllable is removed from the word siapa becomes sapa, which means elimination e. The sound of the middle syllable of the target word and from the middle syllable of the target word and the word apa to apa, which means ending ha, the sound of the final syllable of the target word. So next slide please. This is the data result. The target utterance burung, menabrak, cicak, jendela, diam, namaku, tidur, minum, mama, papa. But the children utterance is uyung, naba, iya, indra, iam, amatu, bobo, mimi, mama, papa. So next slide please. The first two fifth data were obtained from a child named Arka Yusuf Hirungkit. In the words burung, menabrak, cicak, jendela, diam become uyung, naba, iya, indra, iam. He produced speech that is different from the target speech. Arka said that spelling means he changed phoneme yet able to pronounce K or R. The second, Naba, here the child is not yet fluent in mentioning phonemes. Then the 6 to 10 data was obtained from a child named Kanesya Ashkanda. Pronunciation of the words namaku, tidur, minum, and slide please. And the last is conclusion. Added above, it can be concluded that 2-year-old children are more likely to omit propositional syllables and have not been able to pronounce perfect phonemes. Children often make simplification in producing speech. First, they make substitution to replace one segment when with another. At the turn of consonant, the child has not been able to produce the "e" sound of the middle syllable of the target word and often omit the initial word to be simpler. Example, the children named Arka Yusuf Hirungit and Kanesya Aruna Sakanda in the table 1 often omit the proposition by saying the last word only, as well as omission and substitution, while in the table, two children aged 2 years also add letters in the sentence they say. Okay, that's all my presentation. If there are any question, you can ask for me.
Okay, Galuh, I want to ask.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Nuraini Duramawati. My question is, how do parents teach new vocabulary to children aged 2 until 3 years? Thank you.
Okay, next question.
I want to ask, what are the factors that affect language development of children?
Thank you, Putri. Next question.
I want to ask, what solution? My name is Siti Latifah, with study number is 206121124, and my question is, what solution can be done if the child has a speech delay? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Siti Latifah. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I will answer question from Mbak Nur Aini Dwi Rahmawati. The question is, how do parents teach new vocabulary to children aged 2 until 3 years? The answer is number 1, using everyday words in conversation. Number 2, motivate children to tell story and read. Number 3, chat with children. Number 4, play with vocabulary.
Okay, thanks for your explanation.
My pleasure. So next, I will answer the question from Putri Ayu Fajarina. The question is, why are you enthusiastic about the development of the dangers of children? And the answer is, the factors that affect the development of the child development are is number 1, brain development of empowerment. Number 2, gender. Number 3, physical condition. Number 4, between environment. Number 5, economic condition. Number 6, social setting or cultural environment. Number 7, bilingualism or two language.
Okay, thank you for to answer.
Yes, you're welcome. And the next, I will answer the question Siti Latifah. The question is, what solution can be done if the child has a speech delay? And the answer is, diligently invite children to talk to be one way that is a quite effective to overcome speech delay in children. Invite children to discuss things that are of interest to them. In addition, telling stories using fairy tale books equipped with interesting pictures is one way that can be done to overcome speech delay in children.
Okay, thank you for the explanation.
Okay, my pleasure. And the last, I will answer the question from Sekar Julianingrum. The question is how to get children to pronounce vocabulary well. And the answer is invite children to sing. Often invite children to talk. Keep repeating the same word. Don't stare at the two-screen TV screen or telephone for too long. Read fairy tales. Understand children body language. Meet their daily nutrition. Okay, my pleasure. Okay, I have done for your question. Thank you for participation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so we are moving to the next presenter is me, Nuraini Dwiramawati. Time is yours. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, my name is Nuraini Dwiramawati with student number 206121148. Today, I will present my presentation about the problem of the production of phonemes in language acquisition for 2 until 3 years old. Okay, so let's get started. Next slide. The problem of the production of phonemes in language acquisition for 2 until 3 years old. Research method is qualitative approach. And subject here is 1. Najwa Raifani Musli is 3 years old. Number 2. Kais Naufal Abi Prakoso is 3 years old. Number 3. Irfan Dwi Ramadan is 2 years old. Object in here is in Sukoharjo, Kuojo Village, Ngatak District. Source of the data is observation, documentation, and direct method. Next slide, please. Okay, as you can see, the following is a table of results from the research. This table is an omission table. Next slide. The result. From this research, it was found that the first one is omission. Omission is a form of simplification or omission of syllables or sounds in articulating a speech for children in the first year of learning to speak. From the data, it was found that most of the words that were omitted were the beginning and middle. Next slide. The following are the results obtained from the research that has been done. Data from a child named Najwa, namely from number 1 and 2. Data from a child named Kais is number 3 and 4. Then data from a child named Irfan, number 5 and 6. The fourth child is Najwa. She eliminates the initial word by simplifying the word tumbas to bas, eliminating the word tum. Then Najwa also removed the prefix of the letter I in the word ini so that it became a simple form of ni. Next slide. Then the second child, namely Kais. Result 2. Substitution. The first data is from a child named Najwa from number 1 and 2. The first word is sekolah, but Najwa pronounced the word by replacing the initial letter S with the letter C, namely cekolah. This means that Najwa can pronounce the fricative alveolar S sounds properly, so She changed it to the letter C. Then the next word is ular, but Najwa changed the letter L to R so that it reads urar. This means that Najwa can pronounce the lateral alveolar L sound well, so she changed it to R. This means that the child named Najwa performs various abilities to make substitution. Najwa replaced the letters that are located in front and also in the middle. Further data from number 3 and 4 was obtained from a child named Kais. Kais pronounced the word I by replacing the letter K in the middle with the letter T so that it becomes Atu. So, Kais cannot pronounce the plosivelar sounds, so replace it using plosive alveolar T. Then the next word is kuda, which will be kuda. Kais changed the letter K at the beginning to the letter C. Just like the previous word, Kais cannot pronounce the plosive velar sound with OK and this time replacing the letter K with the letter C. It can be said that Kais made substitution on words that are located at the beginning and also in the middle. Next slide. Okay, the third data was obtained from a child named Irfan. The first word was remote, but Irfan pronounced the word remote with changing the initial R to L so that it becomes lemot. It is very natural if a 2-year-old children is not very good at pronouncing the sound of approximant palato-alveolar R well, and they replace it with the letter L. Then the next word was Sifa or said someone's name, but Irfan pronounced it Cipa by changing the letter S and F to C and P. This means that Irfan cannot pronounce the fricative alveolar S and fricative labiodental F sounds properly, so he changed them to other words. The next word was susu, which was changed to cucu by changing the letter S to C. The last word is satu, which is simplified to tatu by changing the initial letter S to T. It can be concluded that children named Irfan tend to substitute letters at the beginning and replace the same letter in the letter at the beginning and in the middle. And Irfan tends not to be able to pronounce the letter as well and replace it with another letter. Next slide. Okay, as you can see, the following is a table of results from the research. This table contains words that are pronounced correctly. Next slide. Okay, the third table shows the results regarding words that can be perfectly pronounced by children, like data number 1 until 4 of a child named Najwa. Words such as katak are pronounced as well as maam, mandi, and sapi. Further data obtained from KAIS, namely the word bebek, jelly, and habis is also pronounced perfectly. Then the third data from a child named Irfan. Irfan pronounced the word mobil and lele correctly and perfectly. So, from the research that has been done and the data that has been obtained shows that children aged 2 until 3 years old have the ability to pronounce words that are almost the same. Next slide. Okay, That's all presentation from me. Thanks for your attention. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I want to ask.
Oke, silahkan.
My name is Galuh Putri Pembayon. I want to ask, how do parents train their children? Thank you.
Okay, next, we want to ask. Okay, go on. Okay, next.
I want to ask. Okay,
Okay,
my name is Siti Latifah, with student number is 206121124. My question is how to stimulate language development in children. Thank you.
okay, next.
I wanna ask. My name is Putra Ilfajarina. My question: how to improve language skill in children age 2 until thank you.
Okay, thanks for the question. Kindly wait a minute. I will answer all the question. Okay, thanks for waiting. I will answer the question from Galuh. The question is, how do parents train their children to speak? My answer is, it is better if the role of parents is to give more attention to their children, such as by frequently inviting them to talk. Children can understand the rhythm and words spoken by adults, one of which is when they see their parents' lips move. It may sound simple, but talking a lot will help them hear more words and make them see their parents expressing emotion, both of which contribute to language development. Then, when training children to speak, focus on one word. Like when reading a book, say word by word, slowly but clearly. This will help the child to focus on what is being said.
Okay, thank you for your answer. It can be understand.
Okay, my pleasure. And next, I will answer the questions from Siti Latifah. The question is, how to stimulate language development in children? My answer is, the right way to provide stimulation to children that must be done by parents, namely, invite children to talk in complete sentence, give example of new words, reduce the use of gadgets to children, read to children books, for example, fairy tales. That's my answer.
Okay, thank you for the explanation.
Okay. And next, I will answer the question from Sekar Jurianingrum. The question is, why do young children sometimes get the L and R pronunciation confused? My answer is because the possibility of the child experiencing dyslexia, which is a disorder in the learning process characterized by difficulty reading, writing, or spelling. People with dyslexia have difficulty in identifying spoken words and converting them into letters or sentences. That's my answer. Okay, you're welcome. And the last, I will answer the question from Putri Fajarina. The question is, How to improve language skill in children aged 2 until 3 years old? My answer is 1. Explain all the words well. 2. Teach language through stories and always provide lots of questions. 3. Do it positively. 4. Don't get used to talking baby. 5. Do it with gesture. And the last, don't be lazy to listen to the child's words. That's my answer. Okay, so all the question already I answered it. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so we are moving to the last presenter is Putri Ayu Fajar. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I will presentation. My name is Putri Fajarina. Number student 2061211135. I will explain about the problem of the production of phoneme in language acquisition. Next. Phonetic language pronunciation and phonology in children. Phonetic is the science that studies the sound of language physically, while phonology is the science that studies the function and condition of language sound, specifically of in the grammar of the language in question. Based on data obtained from the science of phonetics. Phonology and phonetics are very influential with the child speech because it is taken from how the child pronunciation, whether it is correct or not, and how is the correct pronunciation. Next. First of all, in phonological, even in the language of the child. The data analysis were then presented descriptively describing phonological abilities in children aged 2 until 3 years. Here are the data obtained by the research took the method of the interviewing the companion and also the child. Here is the name of the child that the research observed. Number 1, Afim is 2 years old over 15 days. Number 2, Happy, who is 3 years less than 2 months. And number 3, Agil, 3 years old. Next. This is table 1. It is number 1, target uteran ibu, children uteran ibu, pronunciation book, translation mother. Number 2, us, and brother. Next. Explain the table 1. The phonological acquisition of substitution is the replacement of an exhibit segment in a word with another segment. Children simply the production of word or sound that can make when the tongue of other people. They produce substitution. They change one consonant for another. Next, this is table 2. We have this have happy. Next, number 3. We have Azriel. Next, explain table 1, 2, and 3. From the data record of audio and video call lasting 3 until 5 minutes, and in table 2 and 3, it can be concluded that children who are about 2 years old have almost the same abilities. The resulting speech between Alvin, who is 2 years and 15 years old, and Suman is the same. Then a child named Azriel who was 3 years old and Happy, who was 3 years, and Suman. More data was found about the correct pronunciation of words. The words then can be generated by Azriel and Happy include mother, father, seed, string. From this word, it can be seen that egg can affect the acquisition of word in the child mother tongue. Next. Conclusion. From the discussion that has been carried out about it can be concluded that children aged less than 2 years are more likely and extremely syllabus than children aged 2 years. Children often speech first, their substitution one segment with another. Okay, this is my presentation. Thank you. And next, my open question.
Okay, Putri, I want to ask. My name is Nuraini Duramawati. My question is, what causes a 2 years old child to not able to speak? Thank you.
Okay, thank you Kak Aini. Next.
I want to ask. My
Yes.
name my name is Kala Putri Pembayun. I want to ask about why do you young children tend not to be able to pronounce the letter R? What is the reason? Thank you.
Okay, thank you Kak Kalu. Next.
I want to ask, my name is Siti Latifah, with student number is 2021124, And my question is how to practice speaking age 2 until 3 years old. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Siti. Okay, next. Okay, thank you all. I will answer to question. Hmm, Number one, I can answer of question from Sekar Julianingrum. The question: what factor influence language development of children? Uh, number this the answer. Number one, brain and intelligence development. Two, gender. Three, physical condition. Four, family environment. And five, economic condition. Six, social setting or cultural environment. And seven, bilingualism or two language. Yes. Uh, I will answer to question from Kak Aini. Question is, what cause a 2 years old child to not be able to speak? My answer, the causes of a 2 years old child unable to speak are: one, deformities of sound production organs, hearing disorders. Three, behavioral disorder. For general development disorder. Five, specific language impairment. Six, intellectual disability. Seven, less stimulation and less psychosocial problems. Bagaimana Kak ini?
Okay, thank you very much, Martin.
Okay, my pleasure. Next, I will answer the question from Siti Latifah. The question: how to practice speaking X 2 until 3 years old? My answer: chat often with children, so interest in what children have to say, correct imperfect word, introduce new vocabulary, reduce use of gadget. Bagaimana Kak Siti Latifah?
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Okay, you're welcome. And the last, I will answer to the question from Kak Galuh Putri Pambayun. The question: why do young children tend not to the able pronounce the letter R? What is the reason? My answer: because when the letter R is pronounced, usually children will make uh, L sounds. This difficulty is caused by difficulty of the child to catch and see how the tongue moves when the letter are spoken. The letter R is indeed very difficult for children to pronounce compared to the other letter. Parents can help their child pronounce the letter R by demonstrating lifting the upper lips by placing the tongue against the roof on the mouth. Then ask him to move these tongues. Make sure the sound is simply vibrating. Oh, bagaimana Kak Galo? Apakah
Okay,
sudah?
thank you for the answer.
Okay, thank you. Sekian dari saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so that's the presentation from Group 1. Thanks for the attention and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.